What's up guys, Chicken Joe here back with another video, and today we are going to be doing the 10 tips for Bannerlord. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys the top 10 tips in my opinion, what you should do or what you need to look at in Bannerlord in order to come on top. But yeah, let's get into it. Tip number 10, keep your warband small but elite. So growing a larger warband too fast will run you into some financial troubles, which is not the greatest. What you need to do is keep your warband small, around 30 people, I'd say. If you can do less, if you can do with less, if you've played warband and you've played all the other mountain blades like fire and sword, then you can do with less. But yeah, keep it around 20-30 side just to keep your finances straight. Number 9, do merchant missions to get larger amounts of money. So merchant missions within the game, if you go to any city, you'll see like a blue exclamation mark on them. Click on the merchant and have a talk with them, and they'll give you missions. Most merchant missions give you the most money. Yeah, they give you more money than looting and attacking the whole time. Although attacking does give your troops experience that they'll be better fighters within the game. But yeah, if you want to get money fast and fund a warband, then do merchant missions. It gives you the most money. Tip number 8. Movement through forests slow your warband down. So on the map, you'll notice that when you're chasing down looters or bandits or so forth, you will be slowed down when you go into like foresty areas, trees and so forth. So just be aware of that when you're being chased by enemy or if you're chasing down an enemy. Tip number 7 is different food sources have different weight penalties. So grain and cheese and meat and so forth, they give you weight penalties and they slow you down even on the map. Whereas cows and sheep, because they have legs and they walk, they don't really count as weight. So if I were you guys, I'd go for cows, buy cows and so forth, because then what they'll be able to do is they'll be able to walk with you and they won't be registered as food, and you can slaughter them at any time. So they're basically little meat pockets for you. Tip number 6 is more horses give you more carrying space and running speed. So if you were to buy horses, yeah, and leave them in your inventory, then they'll give you more carry space, allows you to carry more things and trade more things. And if you are running on the map, if more horses you have, makes you faster. So yeah, that's some good advice right there. Next thing is pressing N opens the encyclopedia. So if you want to know anything about anything that's going on in Warband, the encyclopedia is the way to go. And in order to get there, you need to press N. It shows you all about the clans, the heroes, the locations on the map, everything you need to know. Next thing is get a workshop as soon as possible in order to fund your warband. Now, funding your warband can become very expensive, especially when you hit like the 40 man mark and you don't have time to loot and kill as fast as you're losing money. Getting a workshop will earn you passive income, and the earlier you get it, the more money you'll make, because it gradually earns you money over time. So as the days go by, you'll earn more and more money. Also, tip number 3 is pledge to a kingdom as fast as you can. What this does is it gives you access to castles and villages. It also gives you access to allies. If you need allies, if you're under attack or so forth and you need allies, it gives you access to them. Different kingdoms specialize in different units. So basically on the map you'll see there's Sturgians and Valadians and the Empire and so forth, and the Kuzates. Sorry, I'm butchering this, I know. What these guys will basically do is they specialize in different units. What this means is that from the Nords, their preferred unit or their best unit is infantry. They specialize in infantry. Whereas from the Empire side, they're well balanced, they're well rounded. So whatever you do, like, it doesn't matter, because they don't really specialize in anything per se. They're just kind of good at everything, not the best. The Kuzates are the best archers and horse archers. So if you want like cavalry and archery from them, that's where you go. Yeah, the Empires also have fantastic archers, and the Valandians have just like cutthroat berserkers. So they're just all about war and fighting. Tip number 1. Don't charge into battle on your own. You have an army at your disposal, so use the function keys. If you guys have played Warband, then you guys are fantastic. If you've learned the function keys in there, you're already halfway there. If you haven't, I suggest learning the function keys, and yeah, it will improve your durability in wars. Like, you can't, especially in Bannerlord, you can't go out on your own. You are more likely to die, even on very easy mode. So yeah, use your function keys. So how do you use your function keys, you may ask? So this is how. Under F1 is your movement, F2 is your facing, F3 is your fall, F4 is your fire, and F5 is your horses. Now what your horses do is they mount and unmount your stuff. So if F5 gets them off your horses. If you press F5, they get back onto their horses. And they're ready to roll again. F1 is your positioning. So to hold this position, you'll send them forward and they'll hold that position. No matter where you go, they will stay there. No matter what, they won't do anything. If I were to press F2, F1 and then F2 to follow me, then they'll go wherever I go. They'll stay behind me at all times, so be aware of that. They won't go in front of you. So if you're charging and you don't want to be in the front line, so don't do that. So under the positioning things again, pressing F4 will advance, so they'll move with the same speed as the enemy is moving, and they'll meet them somewhere in the middle of the map. F3 is charge, so they'll just go out all war. So if I press F3 right now, you'll see that they'll just run out and not worry about anything and just try and go find people. So yeah, fall back is F5, retreat is F7, F6 is stop, and return is F9. So yeah, because I have infantry now, if you were to press F3 for your formations, and then you press F2, they will form a wall. Let me just get them to stop here. And this is the best defense against archery. If there's archers on the enemy team and there are quite a few and you want your infantry to fall in line, then this is your wall. The javelins, archers, whatever they are fighting at, you're good. There's no problem in it. This is your wall. You move them. What you do is, once you have that, then you press F1 and you tell them to advance, and they'll move with their shields up. They'll move together towards the enemy. Under F3 formations, if there's cavalry and you are infantry, the best defense from that is circular defense. It's not the greatest. They're still working on like closing up the I don't know what to call it, the formations, making them tighter. But other than that, yeah, there's always space for you to line up with them. Always space, no matter what. Even if it's the wall, there'll be space for you to line up in them. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, there's like columns and skynes and scatters and so forth. But this is the best for cavalry units, against cavalry units. And then for your archers, you also have a fire at will. So it's for me it's F4. So fire at will, you'll stop your charge, stop your archers from shooting. Maybe duck them behind cover somewhere, just in case they're getting attacked. But yeah, this is your information, and I hope this video helped you guys. If you guys did like this video, do me a favor and hit that like button down there, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace out. 'Cause I feel like I'm falling.